going to talk to a person from the nobility. About 300,000 people in France were part of the nobility. They were very close to the king and had a very easy life.
My name is Clarice. I'm 15 years old, and I live in the Palace of Versailles. My life is extremely easy. I'm very rich, and I eat feasts all the time. I tend to the king, and I see the opera, the theater, and the ballet every day with him. My father is also an attendant for the king, so that's why I'm an attendant for the king. My biggest daily concern is tending to the king and doing my daily jobs. Apart from that, I also have to make sure my hair is perfectly done and that my outfit matches. My thoughts of other classes, peasants and servants I do not care for. But I have some acquaintance in the bourgeoisie, and I need to impress other nobles so that I can continue my legacy of wealth. And I'm very optimistic about the future. I will soon wed, and I will have lots of money after that.
So now we're going to talk to a peasant. There were 20 million peasants, and they were all very poor and had to deal with a lot of hardships.
Yeah, I'm Audrey, and I'm 15 years old, and I live on a farm outside of Paris. And my life I'd say is pretty hard because I'm really poor, and I never have enough food, and I have to take care of my family all day, every day. I guess if I had to say I hate a class, it would be the middle class because they have more stuff than me and my family, and they don't ever share with me, ever, or my family, and we're dying, so. And I'm not really optimistic about the future because I'm kind of worried about starving to death, and I don't really want to work on a farm forever. So.
I'm going to talk to a philosopher who's coming up with new revolutionary ideas.
Hi, my name is Smelly Lepu, and last time I checked I was a male, and I live in the big city called Paris. I think one thing I want to say is I think that the king is horrible, and I want to be the king. And so that's all I want to say. And actually, one last thing. People should make decisions, not the king. So guess what? The king is bad.
We're now speaking to a member of the bourgeoisie. These people are mostly merchants and judges and other higher class workers.
My name is Isabel. I am 16 years old, and I am a bourgeoisie. I live in Paris, France, in the Marais. My life is very easy. I get to go to the ballet whenever I want to. My most basic daily concern is choosing which ribbon to wear in my hair for when Charles comes over for dinner. I have nothing to do with the peasants, but my father keeps a few obedient servants for our household. I'm looking very much forward to the future because my father is almost rich enough for us to join the noble class, which is exciting.
Now we're going to talk to a member of the clergy. The clergy, they all worked at the church and they were pretty wealthy.
My name is Louis Charles. I'm 45 years old. I live in a church. My life is relatively easy, mainly because I don't have to pay any taxes. My most basic daily concern is having to bless crops, baptizing people, and collecting taxes. I like the nobles, but I do think they have a little too much power, and I also like to help out the peasants. I'm relatively optimistic about the future, mainly because I have enough money to survive and help myself, and I also like to help others.